Paradise World Videos. Yeah, if it's your first time to Barcelona or first time to Paradise World Videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button because we're going all over Spain. As you know, we've done Madrid, Valencia and Torrevieja and all the Canary Islands. But today, we're going to walk around the city here in Barcelona and we're going to see what it's like living here as a local. Taking a walk down the Rambla, coming up at 11 o'clock in November in the morning. It's not as busy as it is in the summer, and it's quite busy than what it was last night. If you want to check the channel out, I've done a video of the night time, and yeah, it wasn't that busy at all. Hopefully we see some statues. So yeah, Barcelona is actually one of the second largest cities in Spain. The largest one, as you know, will be Madrid, and yeah. It's the capital, Barcelona, of Catalonia. And of course it's different languages in Spain, 4 different languages. But we're going to take a walk around and we're going to check it all out and tell you everything you need to know. So if you come down around the strip here, you've got lots of tapas bars, tons and tons of tapas bars down here. KFC, McDonald's, Burger Kings, basically you've got everything. And you've got a lot of work going on as well. Looks like they're doing a kind of road just over here on the right. But yeah, we're going to take a walk up here and we're going to check out the market and we'll let you know all the things you need to know if you're coming to this city. Yeah, over 1.5 million people actually living in Barcelona, yeah, so a lot of people. And yeah, you've got all the big things here. The most popular one, of course, the historic Sagrada Familia. Yeah, been working on it for years and years and years. God knows when it'll be finished. So yeah, you've got loads of museums. Of course, you've got the Barcelona Stadium here, the old Camp Nou, which is under renovation. It's been under the last few years. We're supposed to be opening this year. It looks like it's going to be open next year. The museum is open, so we'll take a look in the museum. It's busy down here, isn't it, eh? So yeah, we've got a lot of tour guides. So they've all come out today. There weren't no one out last night. You've got the big Olympic stadium here as well in Barcelona. So yeah, and yeah, they hosted the Olympics in 1992. You've got the Park Güell here, which is yeah, a big national heritage site, and yeah, loads of buildings, historic buildings by the famous artist Gaudi. So yeah, lots of sightseeing places. Of course, there are a couple of tour buses you can take, and they do different routes. And you can see around and see some of these, but yeah, you need more than a couple of weeks in Barcelona if you want to see all the sights. This is the most famous strip here, the Rambla, and one end of it will be at the Christopher Columbus statue, and at the other end will take you to where the cruise port is and the beach. And yeah, we might come across a few statues. We're going to make our way up to the market because yeah, you've got the popular market here, all the fresh food and not only the fresh fruit and vegetables, you've got the fish, yeah, really popular, the old Spanish market. Incidentally, they do quite a few menus of the day with a paella and things like that, which is normally on a Thursday, which you can get a free courses and you get your paella with it, which is about 18 euros. So yeah, we've just come up to the middle part of Los Rambla, and just there, that's where we're going to be heading. St. Joseph's, the market just there. You've got the famous Gothic quarter as well. So yeah, so much to see in Barcelona. Yeah, lots and lots of historic buildings. Of course, you've got to have your wits about you as well, because it's not actually a safe place because it's a major city. It's always advised you keep your wallet in your front pocket where you can feel it, and if you've got any handbags or anything, women are advised to put all the handbags at the front or under their jacket so it's in front of them, because yeah, there's a lot of scams and do's and don'ts here in Barcelona. And you know, you've got to be wits about you because they're out and about all the time, the opportunists. And of course you get the ones that will come along and try and whack a bracelet on your wrist, and you can't get the bracelet off, they want you to buy it. But yeah, look at these, eh? Oh, look at that, nice, eh? Hola. Hola, buenas. So yeah, you get a fruit salad here for €3 and an old smoothie for €2.50. Yeah, so this is the most vibrant market here in Barcelona. Yeah, you've got your tapas there. and all your fish. So yeah, it's always viable to come to Barcelona in the winter time. And as you know, all these popular places you can visit, the Sagrada Familia, you've got to book well in advance online. You can't just turn up on none of these places. Most of them you've got to book online to get in now. So yeah, even if you turn outside the building, they'll tell you need to book online. Yeah, look at this, eh? Nice. So I'm sure I'm making you really hungry, and if you like chocolate, well, we've got a stall full of chocolate here as well. But yeah, it's not cheap to live in Barcelona either. Yeah, I reckon it's about €1,000 even to rent a room here in Barcelona. So a lot of the students and the college people, a lot of them are renting just outside the city where they can get a whole apartment for about €1,000 a month. So not cheap at all. Look at this market, it's amazing, isn't it, eh? So you can literally move about in here this time of year. In the summer, it'll be argy-bargy. The old yaman. And they're all done up nice at €5 for a little caman of cheese. A nice cone of cheese and yaman now. And if you're looking to have a drink in Barcelona, the cheapest I've seen is around about €5 for a pint, and a glass of wine around €4.50. It looks like we've got a little kiddies chef class just in here. There we go, they've all got their chef's hats on. There we go, look. Master Chef. So yeah, got everything in here, haven't they? So yeah, easy to get lost in Barcelona because you're walking down all these different alleyways and all things to see. But yeah, transport's good. You've got the metro, which you can get a special card, you can load it up, like 60 cents a trip. You've got the buses, you've got the tourist buses. So you've got a choice of all different types of transport. But yeah, a lot of people prefer to walk about because there's so much to see. If you start getting on trains and buses, you'll end up missing it all. But that nice, eh? So yeah, a nice compact market, can literally go up and down. It's not that big because it's compact, so yeah, it's easy to get about. Got your olives here. And a lot of these local restaurants come in here and they get their meat and their chicken and all sorts, all their flavourings. So yeah. And yeah, here you go, you rent olives. Got a little mixture there. This is Barcelona, isn't it? It's all about tapas. A bit of this and a bit of that. But yeah, crime does happen here, and like I say, you've got to have your wits about you. If you've got anything valuable, your gold chains and that, if you're going out and about, advisable not to wear it while you're out and about. You ain't got no worries of anyone trying to grab it off you. Not trying to scare you, but it's a tourist space, and yeah, opportunities, and there are professionals as well at it. So, of course, there are plenty of police about. But yeah, it's a proper vibrant city. Look at this, eh? Octopus. Yeah. All your fish. So yeah, get everything in here, can't you? Even your alcohol. So yeah, we've even got a little bar here. Have a drink and a bit of tapas as well. Yeah, €8, there you go. Chicken, chips, sausage. Hola, buenas. There we go, all your fresh, yeah, look, smoothies here. There we go. Nice, eh? And of course, then you come in this market, you can get in from all different entrances. So we're going to try and find our way back out onto the Alhambra strip. There's your churro stalls. Yeah, your fruit and veg.
Hola, hola, hola.
Look at them. Some funny old looking characters here. €2 for a, look at that. Smiley, I don't know about smiley, yes, coconut. Your sweet stall. We've even got your Dunkin' Donut store here as well. Yeah, unbelievable market, isn't it, eh? Definitely something for everyone here. This one looks like a poplar stall, they're all gathering. Yeah, it's all your spices, all your peppers.
Hola, do you want something?
So yeah, this is the old market, St. Joseph's. Definitely worth a visit if you're in Barcelona. So we're going to head back out on the Alhambra and carry on walking and see some more famous landmarks. So yeah, we're back out on the Alhambra strip. Of course, you've got the metro. Yeah, they're everywhere, the old metro. Just like the underground in England, really easy to follow. And yeah, a lot of people do use the metro to get about. Like I say, it's just as easy to use your legs because there's so much more to see. Yeah, the city's got a very, very rich culture. And yeah, you've got the Picasso Museum, and also, like I mentioned, you've got the Banksy Museum, 130 art pieces, as you know. Nobody knows Banksy and where he is and who he is. But yeah, he's here. His art are here in Barcelona. Go look, we've got the Erotic Museum. You've got these lovely buildings here, look at that, all along the old Alhambra strip, either side. We're here as well today, we're looking at 25 degrees in Barcelona for November, so yeah, not bad at all. Another thing, what we've got here in Barcelona, the biggest port, and yeah, it's one of the main ports in the Mediterranean. And actually one of the busiest ports in Europe. And of course you've got all the big cruise ships there. There we go, got a lovely building here. Let's have a look. There we go, Joseph Ingles de Marquette. Yeah, lovely. So yeah, you've got museum, buildings galore. Got so much to explore. You've got two big main cathedrals, of course.
Es que tengo mucha calor. Vale,
Und dann nimmt ihr, wenn jemand gerade eine Familie sieht. Du hast halt dein Leben wechselt. Das ist ein Bauwerk.
The old famous ballroom here in Barcelona, and they've turned it into a big market, and yeah, amazing. At the top you've got this cafeteria with all the scenic views. So yeah, if you're in Barcelona, definitely recommend get up to the old ballroom now and have some views from the very top. Yeah, I haven't come across any moving statues yet, and this is very famous for the statues. I know they're here in the summer months. Of course, you've got the two main works of old Gaudi here, because he's very famous for what he's done in Barcelona. You won't be in a city if you didn't hear police sirens and fire engines and everything. But, oh yeah. Back to Gaudi, so the archaeological work he's done, the heritage here, is of course the most famous Menage, Emo Montanier, and the other one, E Catafac. Yeah, a bit of noise here with the old building work going on. Yeah, we're a bit quieter down this end. Go up to the Montjuïc Hill now, which you're going to get fantastic panorama views of Barcelona city. You're going to see the Montjuïc Castle and the Natural Art Museum up there of Catalonia. So yeah, that's definitely worth a visit. Now we're coming up to some amazing buildings just up here. You can see there's a lot of police presence, which is pretty good really, because it gives you the safety aspects, knowing that there's plenty of police all about. But yeah, I don't know if you're aware that this was on red alert yesterday after the torrential storms Dana and Godofredo that did it Valencia and other parts of Spain and all the cities and towns around Spain, which they reckon the deaths could be up to over 1,000. They actually stopped reporting on the deaths. They're just finding more and more bodies every day. Absolutely tragic. But Barcelona was on a red alert and they got it yesterday, and all the airports got flooded. And all the planes, about 13 flights were diverted, so the Barcelona airport flooded and the runway and everything. And the whole city was closed off to about 2 in the afternoon before we were allowed to enter Barcelona. So yeah, this storm Dana is causing a lot of problems for all over Spain. And yeah, all them tragic people, the families that have lost their lives. But yeah, I did do a video of that anyway. If you wanted to check that out after, at the top I'll post that. But yeah, not good at all. But look at this, eh? We've got the looky-look here with their string and on a bit of sheet for all the handbags. And yeah, literally just on that corner of the police. Yeah, strange, eh? So this is where, if you're in Barcelona and you want to come up to this famous place, the Catalona Plaza, this is where you're going to catch your routes for the tourist bus. There's two routes, a red and a blue. One is mainly inner part of the city, and the blue one will take you around the outskirts. So yeah, very good if you want to see Barcelona. Say don't use a taxi, and if you do, make sure you get a price before you jump in now, because as you know, you're a tourist. And you know what happens to tourists when they're in places. So you know, Barcelona is famous for all its festivals as well. Lots of festivals in there in Barcelona. We've got the Lama Mercy Festival, the Fiesta Major de Gracia. And yeah, of course, all parades and everything, music, you name it, got it. So yeah, here's all the tourist booths just here. If you just want to catch the tourist bus, that's where you pick it up from. So yeah, we're going to see this famous square, this plaza, Catalona Plaza. Of course, you've got the big shopping centre place here, the Cortes Inglés. Some wonderful little monuments as well. Pigeons there, like Trafalgar Square, isn't it, up London? All feeding the old pigeons here. Your Cortes Inglés just there. All the designer shops here as well, the Zaras and everything. But yeah, God, there's so many beautiful buildings. They're just amazing. Just have a look at these buildings. Absolutely picturesque, aren't they? We've got the magic fountain here, the Montreux Heek, built in 1929. And yeah, all lit up with music shows and everything. But there's been a bit of problem here in Spain. We've just had all them recent floods, but before that we was in a serious drought, one of the worst droughts for like 20, 30 years in some areas. So because of the drought, none of the fountains had any water on, so they turned them all off. See, no water at all in any of the fountains. So like I said, the average living wage is around about €1,000 in Spain. A small flat with a room's 1,000, so yeah, it's not good, is it, eh? And this is the problem they're having. And they're having a lot of demonstrations about it, I've mentioned in many videos, about the tourists out and all this malarkey, but really they're not directing it at the tourists. They want the government to sort it out, and yeah, in Barcelona they're finally sorting it out. They reckon come next year you won't be able to get any tourist rental apartments. They're scrubbing them all, so yeah, just be the hotels. Like I mentioned, it's one of the second biggest cities in Spain. It has over 7 million visitors a year, just in tourists, and that's a lot of tourist money coming into the country. All these bikes all ranked up here. All the way around to the other side, all the bikes. There's all your other fast food joints we've got here. Your KFC and McDonald's. We've also got the famous Hard Rock Cafe as well. So yeah, plenty of eating places, tapas bars. But yeah, not cheap, and you don't expect it to be cheap in a major city like this. A lot of people come here just to see the main building, the cathedral of them all, Sagrada Familia. And yeah, they reckon you've got to book your tickets, like I mentioned, at least 2 weeks in advance, especially if you're in the summer season, because you will not get in. And yeah, 1882 started the construction, and then yeah, it didn't open at 2010. One of the tallest religious buildings there is in the whole of Europe, 170 metres tall. Yeah, and yeah, if you did want to visit, you're looking around €26 a ticket. There we go, look me on a bit of string. I mean, look at this massive building. It's a bank, Banco España. But yeah, plenty of people about. Imagine this in the summer, can't you? It's this amount of people there in November. And it ain't long before they're going to put the old Christmas lights on, because they've fitted the lights up in most of the places. You've got the Gothic Cathedral, and that's been from the 13th century, medieval times. Lots and lots of rich history here. Say 2 weeks, and you're not going to see anything in 2 weeks. It's just too much to do. If you're coming to Barcelona, you're going to have to do over a few trips. The palace here that were built for the old kings and queens in the 16th century. the Viceroy's Palace. So yeah, got the Museum of Catalana, which that gets over 1 million visitors a year. There you go, Media Markt, that's your electrical shop. Yeah, loads of people dragging suitcases around. Yeah, just down the road you've got the Barcelona Zoo, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you want to visit a lovely zoo, but recommend Barcelona Zoo. And then we've got the cable cars as well, so we can go trip up on the cable cars. So yeah, you've got the Science Museum. There's just tons and tons of stuff to do in Barcelona. The Torre Glorious, before it was called the Torre Agbar. So yeah, you've got a lookout tower with over 38 floors on. A lot of these nice little quainty little shops as well. You got a nice smell of scents coming out. Yeah, just basically just walk around and just let where your eyes wander, and you're going to bump into some old Gothic buildings, cathedrals. You got it all. Yeah, down in on the Costa Blanca there. Of course, different language to what it is up in here, because in Spain they talk 3 different languages. Yeah, we've got Catalonian, we've got the Basque and the Galician. So yeah, all different kind of languages, and Catalan is mostly spoken. Sometimes they don't understand you if you're talking Spanish and they're from Catalonia. So yeah, Spanish is a little bit tricky language to learn. We would say Bona Dia, and yeah, Barcelona would say Barca Bona. Say don't eat paella. Can be very expensive if you have it like along the Rambla or some of these places. But Thursday's the day where they do their special menu of the day, and they include a paella in it, so much more of a bargain. The Spanish tend to eat a little bit later than what we do, us Brits. They tend to have their lunch, which is a light lunch, about 1:30, but their main dinner is not till 8 or 9 o'clock, so you can go in these restaurants and the chefs won't turn up about 8 o'clock when they start cooking. That's why it gets very busy in the old restaurants late at night. So yeah, bibbing and sirens, all kind of noise, buildings going on. We've got some gardeners, proper bustling. Yeah, it's a lovely time to walk around this time of year as well, not hot and sweaty. Say in the summer you want to get and see all these lovely places, but yeah, it just can be too hot and sweaty. Of course you get a cheaper bargain this time of year. But you've got the lovely beach down the road. You can still go on the beach this time of year with this nice perfect temperature. You've got a casino down on the beach as well. Of course it's right next to the big harbour there, the marina, the old main port, main hub for the old cruises. More bikes, look at these bikes, they're everywhere, aren't they? All piled up. So yeah, we're just taking a wander around and see where we end up really, because there's just so much to see. We can't get it all in one video. So we will be doing serious different videos. We're doing a video of Barcelona Museum, because as you know, the main stadium is Camp Nou. Is under reconstruction for the last couple of years. And yeah, expected to hold 105,000. They said they needed to keep up with all the other big stadiums. 105,000 people when it's done. So yeah, amazing. So that was supposed to be done this year. But yeah, we went past on one of our coach tours and done a little video. And yeah, it doesn't look like no way near completing this year. So yeah, plenty of hotels about. And so you won't have to worry about finding an hotel here in Barcelona. But yeah, pretty pricey. The one we're staying in currently is right on the Rambla. So yeah, obviously we're paying a bit of a premium, but 150 euros a night, and that includes breakfast, which is nothing special. But yeah, it's a continental breakfast. summer that'll be about 250 a night. So yeah, you can stay in a decent hotel this time of year as well, so that's another good advantage. Nice and cooler, get about, and yeah, not too much hustle and bustle. Look at the doggies here. There we go, straight in the shop. Here they come. Yeah, they like old Cinderella, don't they? Getting ready their outfit for tonight. Park di Corella, we've got the Santa Maria Mostra, the Abbey. We've got the monastery that's over an hour away from the mountains of the sacred wooden statue, the Virgin Mary and the Child. So yeah, there's just so much here, isn't there? Like other major cities or wherever you go nowadays, you get people trying to sell you a bit of wacky backy, a bit of drugs, a bit of cannabis, and they try and get you to have some. But yeah, they have got cannabis clubs here. You can go and smoke it in Barcelona, and you have to have a proper membership. So if they drag you off the streets and go straight in there and you do have a bit of cannabis, you're going to be ripped off big time. Mention about the taxis, if you do get a taxi, you put the address in and you can actually work out what the price is going to be, so you know you ain't going to get stumped up, or just ask when a taxi turns up, so you know we're not going to go on a mystery tour around the city. I mean, it's not just Barcelona, a lot of these major cities, you get that with the tourists, with the taxis. Walk about in it, use the metro, or jump on one of these buses, they're everywhere. There's just so much to see. Maybe a wits around you as well when you're out and about. See, like the people, Spanish people, they've all got their handbags in the front of them, like I said, because they get about 700 robberies a day just in Barcelona. And yeah, they're professionals, mate. It's not their first time they're robbing people. Police can't be everywhere. One of the oldest bars here as well, just the other side of the market. And yeah, the oldest bar in Barcelona, and yeah, 1820. And it's still open now. These Boris bikes there, yeah, we call them Boris bikes, the old bikes for the city there. Got the Park Güell, which is another popular place people go. Like I say, you can walk up there or you can take the cable car. Literally won't get bored in this place. Just gonna run out of time. I mean, some people might choose to walk up there, but yeah, it costs you 20 euros if you did want to take the cable car up to Park Güell, or take the lovely walk and burn a few calories, a few steps, as they say. Yeah, got a lot of these cute little alleyways tucked away. There we go, we're at St. Pierre. And there we go, look, a few little tourist groups gathering. Nice cute little alleyway, isn't it, eh? A few old Spanish flags waving about. How cute little bar was that one, isn't it, eh? Go have a look at this shop. It's like Aladdin's cave. Got everything in here. Oh, all the clocks. Amazing, isn't it, eh? These are the sort of shops you find here in Barcelona. Yeah. There's an area in Barcelona which neighbours just onto the city there, Rafal. And yeah, supposed to be pretty dangerous Brits, for all the down and outs and the druggies and the prostitutes. Really, really rough. And yeah, you can easily wander into this area. So you have to be very, very careful. Definitely ain't safe to walk down. You'll see them all lurking on the streets. So if you are in Barcelona, you do make sure you do have a little plan where you're going to be going, and you don't drift off to this dodgy neighbourhood. You did want to stop at one of these little coffee bars. Average price there in Barcelona just for a café con leche coffee there cost you €1.80. So yeah, we've got people queuing up here, and yeah, waiting to go into this beautiful restaurant here. It must be really popular. Lots of wily little alleyways with bars, restaurants, everything down there. It's just Cara de la Princesa. So yeah, all look the same, don't they? We're into a bit of a sweet tooth here. We've got a toffee place here, all your cakes and pastries. Hustle bustle in it, eh? Afternoon now on a Monday in Barcelona City. So yeah, we're queuing up here for the museum. So if you want to come to the Picasso Museum, they're queuing up already, aren't they? A big old place. And yeah, we've even got an owl up here. A rustic old building. So the Moco Museum, actually, yeah. So yeah, the main modern art contemporary museum. Amazing, isn't it, eh? And there we go. Get a bit of flamenco dancing. Nice old little coffee shop, that one, isn't it? So yeah, all art along here. So Placeta de Moncada, that's where you're going to be finding your art museums, your Picassos and your modern contemporary art places, the Mocha. So yeah, all down there. Of course, got that lovely flamingo place as well. Just in here, you've got the old church of Santa Maria del Mar. Nice, eh? Another look at the church, Santa Maria. There you go, get a taste of your wine in now. There we go, we have a better look at this stunning church of Santa Maria. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? There we go, one of the ladies there, the old Birkenstock. That's what you call a proper coffee shop. Now take a look at this, mate. Yeah, all nice old rustic restaurants, bars. There we go, tapas bars. There we go, look. That's all the meat we just saw and all the tapas dishes. This is the Horror Museum, Barcelona. And yeah, it's going to cost you just €10 to get in. Yeah. Pretty scary fella, isn't he, eh? Yeah, we'll give that one a miss. More old rustic alleyways.
Te he dicho, si no compramos.
Look at that. Nice.
It's lovely.
Oh, making me hungry. There we've got the Plaza de Sol, the Cathedral, Barcelona. So we've arrived at the Cathedral of Barcelona. Yeah, got a bit of opera going on, and yeah, we've got some little stalls here. Yeah, everyone buzzing around, taking selfies. So yeah, amazing cathedral here in Plaza de Sol, and they're just in time for the church bells at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There we are, chocolate shop down in Barcelona, the old velour. Yeah, got some old strange characters about, that's for sure.
No le digas que estoy ni que quiero, al que estoy.
Beautiful. So yeah, the Cathedral of Barcelona.
Y contigo aprendí que tu presencia
Got some watering fountains here, so yeah, if you need a drop of water, it's free. Yeah, fill up your bottles. Yeah, here we go. St. Rami, here we go, yeah, another famous little plaza here. Paladila Generalitat. I think that'll be the main town, I should imagine. Here we got your jeweller's shop there. And of course on this side you've not only got the old souvenir shops, you've got plenty of tapas bars. So yeah, you don't get short of a tapas bar in Barcelona. There we go, one getting ready there. Do a little street act. You know, in London, Just Eat's all the deliveries. Well, out in Spain, it's Glovo. Whatever you want delivered, McDonald's, chicken, pizza, yeah, bring up for a Glovo. Download the app. Lovely, eh? I go inside this building here, Albert de Coron, and yeah, it's a lovely little church. Let's go check it out. Hey, so there we go, we've even got the natural cannabis shop there for all your herbs. A lot of people, as you know, use them for painkillers. 6 oysters, 25 euros. Woohoo. Yeah, it's that time where people are coming out to have their lunch. Nice old tea shop there by the looks of things. We're in this amazing plaza of Real, and yeah, amazing bars and restaurants. Yeah, a lot of people gathering and all. Yeah, restaurants and bars all the way around. And yeah, at night time, you can imagine it's pretty beautiful with the old lights on, the old lanterns and everything. And then you've got this fountain in the middle. But like I said, yeah, they don't have any of these fountains going. They've just dried out because of the drought. So yeah, there's no water in the fountains at all in Barcelona. But yeah, beautiful, isn't it, eh? Yeah, it's multiple choice for restaurants here. So we're back on the Rambla Strip, and that was the tour of Barcelona. Of course, so much more to see. So if you like this video, give us a like and let us know in the comments below what you think of Barcelona city and of this tour today. Check my next video up there of Barcelona.